You know that feeling when you search for remote jobs and every single listing is like 3+ years of experience, 5 tools you've never heard about, and also be an extrovert. But what nobody talks about is this. There are legit remote jobs you can get with very little experience. Not scams, not surveys, actual roles where you help real teams and get paid for it. And most of them are hiding in plain sight. Let me show you. A few months ago, a friend of mine got hired by a tech startup. Not as a developer, not as a designer, but in a role called customer support specialist. She'd never worked in tech before. Her last job was admin support at a dental clinic. But here's the thing, she knew how to explain things clearly. She was patient and she could type fast. And that was enough. Most support jobs today aren't phone calls anymore, they're chat-based. You help people reset passwords, fix account bugs, and walk them through a feature. The tools, you can learn them from YouTube videos. The hard part, being clear and human. That's the skill. And she applied by doing this one smart thing. She rewrote her resume bullets to show problem solving and communication. Not answered phones, but resolved 20+ daily customer issues with calm, clear communication. That's how you get in. There's another role no one tells you about. Content or community assistant. Sounds fancy, but here's what it really looks like in real life. You're organizing posts, replying to DMs, maybe managing a Notion board, sometimes commenting on Reddit or LinkedIn threads as the brand. I know someone who got one of these jobs by just doing it. They started replying to startup posts with helpful comments. After 2 weeks, they sent screenshots to the hiring manager and said, I've already been engaging in your space. Would love to help you officially. And that's it, they got hired. This is the trick no one teaches you. Act like you're already doing the job, then apply. Even if you have no title. Showing effort builds trust. Another one that's exploding right now, people helping with research or scheduling for product teams. The job titles vary, research assistant, participant coordinator, UX ops, but the job is the same, and that is to find people to interview. You send them reminders, you take notes, you make sure sessions run on time. You don't need a PhD. You just need to be organized, chill with people, and not ghost anyone. Where do you find these jobs? Sites like remotive.io, contra.com, and even on Reddit job threads. Search terms to try. Now the question I always get is, what do I show if I don't have the experience? Here's what works. Make a simple one-page Notion workspace. It could be a sample content calendar, a help desk mockup, like if a customer asks this, I'd reply like this. A dashboard template. It doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to say, hey, I didn't just apply, I cared. That's the new resume. If you want to stand out even more, use the 3-10-1 method. Pick 3 companies you actually like, comment on 10 of their posts or community threads over 2 weeks. Send one cold email to the hiring manager saying, I've been following what you're building and I already started engaging. I'd love to help with so-and-so role. Here's a sample of how I would approach it. I've seen people get interviews and offers from that exact flow. Let me give you the exact plan I'd follow if I had zero remote experience and needed to land my first job. It's 4 steps. You can start it today. Step 1 is pick your path. Pick one of these starter roles like customer support, content assistant, virtual operations assistant, or a research coordinator. Google each one. Watch 1 to 2 YouTube videos. Pick the one that feels closest to stuff you've already been doing, even casually. Step 2 is to make your starter portfolio in 2 hours. Don't overthink it. 1 Notion page or 1 Google Doc. And what to include in it? A short 2-line intro. I'm learning fast and love solving problems. Here's how I would approach this role. A simple sample task, made up is fine. For example, a fake customer chat plus your response. And for content, it could be 3 example post ideas. For ops, it could be a checklist or a mini dashboard. The goal isn't to look senior. The goal is to show I thought about this and I'm already doing the job. Step 3, apply plus reach out. The 3-10-1 method that we spoke of. Apply to 10 roles per week from remotive.io or weworkremotely.com or contra.com, workingnotworking.com. Then pick your top 3 companies and comment on their content DM or email the hiring manager. Say this and please customize it. Hey XYZ, I saw you're hiring for so-and-so role. I really admire. Add something real about the company and I've been learning how to contribute in that space. I made this short document showing how I would approach job. Just wanted to share it directly. Thanks either way. No cringe, just clarity and effort. You'd be shocked how few people do this. Step 4. track everything, even small wins. Make a sheet with the company name, the date you applied, a link to the portfolio that you used, and the result. Like, did it lead to an interview? Did you get a reply? Nothing. After 10 to 15 applications, patterns emerge. You tweak, adapt, and keep going. Most people never get here. Why? Because they burn out applying without feedback. You're tracking progress. So final words. If you follow that plan for 2 weeks, not perfectly, just consistently, you will either land something or get interviews that tell you exactly what's missing. And that's more clarity than 90% of people have when they start. If you want to skip the guessing and just learn the skills that make you stand out for these roles, that's what Course Correct gives you. A focused path, real projects, and no decision paralysis. The link's in description. And if you've ever felt like you start but you can't stay motivated, watch this next video about staying consistent when your brain's just done. Because discipline isn't the problem, design is. You're closer than you think. Let's go.